This video will demonstrate how to process multiple NMR spectra simultaneously using NMRSync in ACD NMR Workbook. With this feature, you can process your data even before your final spectra has been finished being recorded. It will allow you to transfer your peak picking between multiple spectra, saving the user time. The first step is to create a project within ACD NMR Workbook. Here, in the Open Data window, I can select a proton, a carbon, and HMQC spectra, along with the structure. Dragging and dropping the spectra to the Projects window will create a new project and open the data in the software. Upon opening, the spectra will also automatically be phase and baseline corrected, any solvents will automatically be detected, and the 1D spectra will automatically be projected onto the 2D axis. The first step is to select the proton and begin peak picking. This can be done using the manual peak picking tool. Clicking and dragging will set the integral, whereas the red bar will set the threshold for the peaks to be picked. Alternatively, peaks can be picked by clicking on the red box which appears around the peak. Switching views, you will notice that any peaks that were picked in the proton have automatically been picked in the HMQC and the carbon spectra. Likewise, if I pick a peak in the HMQC, this will automatically be applied to both the proton and the carbon spectrum. Finally, if I pick a peak in the carbon, this will automatically peak pick the proton and the 2D spectrum. The last step is to finish peak picking the carbon before the structure can be verified. The structure can be verified using the automatic structure verification tool at the bottom of the screen. This will compare the peak picked spectra against the calculated NMR spectra of the structure and return a match factor. A match factor is a value between 0 and 1, where 1 is a 100% match for the structure against the peak pick data. If, for example, during the course of your peak picking you have acquired more data, you may add that to the project. For example, I have an HMBC, I can click and drag and add this to this project. What this will do is it will open up the data, and any peak picking that has already been applied will automatically transfer through to the new spectrum. So there is no need to run the peak picking again, only run the verification. This will save the user's time from having to peak pick the same spectra within a project again. Thank you for watching.